the wrong button this time. Yay for me. Yay for me. Now, I never know what this screen's going to do. Let's see. We want all chat. Let's try. Is it all chat, live chat, top chat, let's do live chat, see what that does. I don't see anybody, but I know you all are here, so let me refresh myself. Refresh myself. Happy Sunday, y'all. I just feel so good. We're going to do, I don't know. I started out with this box with just a Santa sleigh. I don't want to see any of your comments. Anybody saying anything? Just a Santa sleigh and his reindeer, and it turned into, hey, Sandy, it turned into a whole nother thing. I just kept adding and adding and adding. And hey, Barbara, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I want to see if I can keep the comments to stay. It happens every once in a while. Hey, Judy, Judith, hey, Sharon. Let me try something else. Hold on. We're on live chat. Let's try top chat, see what that does. See if that stays. Let's see if that stays. Hey, Debbie. So that's top chat. Oh, that's what it is. Shoop and oh, they're going. Shoop and Debbie and Karen and Christina and Melody and Angie, Debbie, Colleen. Hello from Michigan, y'all. I don't have it together yet. Hey, Desiree, I'm running late. Hello, Lynn. How are you? Let me get the chat up over yonder so I can see what the heck's happening over here. There we go. Are we straight? We're straight. Hey, we're straight. Hey, Kim. Yes, Pink Poop Crew. Yes, if you guys could share me out, that would be amazing. Wherever you need to share me is fine. Wherever. Oh, wherever. It's a little, hey, Loris. It's a little humid and warm here tonight, but I'm not complaining because it's kind of nice. Y'all, we did this in the, part of this in the private group because we learned how to, hey, Amy and Karen and Lorraine, how to, and Patricia and Verna, how to, imprint stamps into clay. Not all stamps are made to go into clay, but it looks pretty stinking cool. And I busted out the old gingerbread stamp. I still have, or stamp, molds. I still have some of these left. These are last year's limited edition. Yeah, so I still have some left on the website. Hey, Kathleen. So, yeah, we're going to be, let me put this away before I lose it, because that would be bad. I love this. I love that, like, that look. Wait, that look. That look. I'll put my stamp away. Hey, Sherry. Y'all, thanks for joining me. Sure do appreciate you. Daniel, you're on the wrong channel. This is not the feet channel. This is the crafting channel. I don't know why you get it confused all the time with you people in your feet. People in your feet. Wrong channel. $100. See my feet. That's weird, but whatever. Hey, Carolyn. So, this is what we're going to do. Actually, I was going to add, like, it started out with just this, and I was going to do just this with you guys and glue them on, but I decided I'll put them on now. I mean, not now, like a couple days ago. You subscribed all right, you did all the things. Thank you so much. Yeah, you can hit the little bell, and it'll notify you when I go live, and when I upload a new video. So I try to do a new video at least once a week. It's been twice, but I'm trying to get back into the flow, and I go live on Sundays. So, Lynn, thank you so much. So, I used a heavy body gel, and I put this on. So, I was just going to do this, right? So, then in our private group, I was like, well, let's recap on some, hey, Ari, hey, Sandy, let's recap on some air-dry clay. So, hey, Luann, so we did the gingerbread, and we impressed in clay. How cool is that, right? Look at that, how good that came out. So then I was like, well, Tina, you're new. Well, welcome. I hope you like my style. Become a new friend. Hang out with us. I don't know. I don't know what my style is. It's all over the place. It's whatever I'm feeling inspired by, because I don't know how else to craft. There's a lot of times I don't finish. Kind of know like what color I want it to be and what I want it to look like, but like I don't know about the end piece. Awesome, Tina. Hey, Terry. Hey, Debbie. Yeah, so this was perfect. I have so many castings. So I opened my casting box, and I started just gluing stuff on with heavy body gel. Look at all these. Don't mind the colors because we're gonna paint over it, but all these little gingerbread guys I had, and then these poinsettias and some trees, and now. This just came to mind 5 minutes ago. I got these. Did we do this one in class? Yeah, we did this one in class, but I had to redo it because it wasn't right. Yes, we're live. We are live. Hey, Tina. Eclectic, yes. Hey, Chelsea. So I love spindles, and ever try to cut a spindle in half is not an easy task. So I was like, well, I'll make a mold. So I did. And so now I think I'm going to put these up here, I think. But I'm going to paint these first because I want to leave this wood color. So we're going all in with like super rustic. So I think I'll paint those first. I don't know. I'm not sold on it. So, and I don't even know what's going to go in here. Maybe, I don't know, maybe some bottle brush trees. I don't know. I just don't know. It's heavy, I can tell you that. Adorable already. I've had this shirt forever. Like forever, ever. Hey, Mama Bear. So don't forget to paint those. So that's what we're going to do. And, yeah, thank you. And I got to tilt y'all down. I finished that from Tuesday's live, y'all. I love it. I put a video out there because I was kind of proud of it. And, yeah, we're going to paint this one color. And then I think I got the Valspar out, the antiquing glaze, because I think that's what I want to do. So this was, I got 3 frames for $1. I guess they hold some kind of fancy, expensive plates. Look how cute. So we did this Tuesday's live on Facebook. This is cardboard. No, this is a canvas round from, it was a 3-pack from Hobby Lobby. This is a napkin, IOD mold. So I ended up painting his beard because it just, see how yellow it was? It just didn't look right. It just, the yellow did not look right with everything that was so white and bright. So I did red and white chalk paint. I didn't put the glitter on that part, but all the white, all the Santa white and this white does have the glitter, but you can't see it. And then the little candies. And then my paint job looked a little shoddy. So I ended up putting some baker's twine on there. I love it. I think it came out so cute. I love red and white, man. I am a sucker for red and white. Like, I don't care what it is, but I am a sucker for it. So I'm going to start painting. So hold on, I'm going to turn you all down. Hang on, here we go. We shouldn't have to go too far. If I go too far, then you guys end up, whoa, crooked. Whoa. You have a tote full of macrame hangers? Help me figure out what to do. What do you mean, like the wooden round? Is that like shower curtain things, but no opening? Is that what you mean? Okay, y'all can see good. Okay, good. Whee! Did you have fun, Chelsea? Did you have fun in that ride? All right, so I'm going to paint. I'm going to leave the inside the way it is and probably the sides. And then it has so much texture on it already that we don't need to add anything. So this side is really groovy. Wooden, huh? Can't you make the snowman hats out of those? I know you can do them out of toilet paper rolls, but can't you do the snowman hats with the yarn and then you like push it through? I did one, but mine didn't come out that great. We're gonna use Wise Owl Restoration. I'm not really sure why I picked that color, but I want to go rustic, so is that right? You love me already? Aw, that's so special. Yeah, I don't know. I had a lot of you that have been following me for a long, it's all ewy, a long time. No, when we first moved here, hey Melinda, hold on, I gotta tuck my hair behind my ear. When we first moved up here, I had so many dreams and, did you have your seatbelt on? I had so many dreams and goals when we first moved up here, and ironically, when we first got up here, my episodes were getting worse, and, oh God. No, I don't like Arzar. Be nice. What the heck's the matter with you people? Be nice. So I had to, things changed and I couldn't, do all the things that I wanted to and whatever because of, of the episodes and such. And then of course all hell broke loose in December and everything went to shit after that because I just could barely keep my head above water. And you guys realize it's only been, my husband and I were talking about it on our way home from the flea market yesterday. It's only been 3 months that I've been better, like back to myself. I mean, it seems like so much longer, but then again, it doesn't. But yesterday was a turning point in my mind. Oh man. In my mind, because I realized, like, I finally feel caught up. You tell me, Did you go wee like that? You know, I feel like as a creative and a small business and a one-man band and an entrepreneur, whatever the hell you are, and yeah, I'll get right on that. I'll get right on there and cut my bangs for you. Yeah. And you never feel like you're fully caught up. You just don't. There's so much to do. There's always something to do. But for the first time in months, I feel caught up. You know, I felt caught up. And then yesterday, I realized after seeing all this stuff at the flea market, y'all, that's one of my true loves. I love to pick. I love to. I'm in Florida. I'm in North Florida. You know where the last couple of hurricanes hit? Not the last one, but all the ones before that. That's me. I can do that again. Like, I can do that again. So there were so many things I could have bought yesterday, but I didn't because I got a lot of stuff here. I've got to, you know, I'm ready. I'm ready. It was just, I feel whole again, I guess is really my whole point. Where the heck's my cup at? I feel whole again. So I'm pretty excited. Hey, Lisa. I feel good. I just feel like a human again. And it feels freaking amazing. It feels amazing. And I'm pretty excited about what the future holds. What the future holds. So, yeah, good stuff. I'm gonna just pour this in here because my can's all yucky. Listen, smoke. Listen, I'm all for that. However, I can't. I used to be a big. I got pregnant, and that's all I wanted to do. It was like 3 weeks after I had my daughter, because I used to wake and bake. I do all the things. It was like 3 weeks after I had my daughter. Her father worked the night shift, and he wasn't really much into that. So I took a couple totes, and oh my god, y'all, I was thinking to myself, I couldn't get off the couch, number one. Number two, I'm thinking, oh my god, I hope that baby does not wake up. I hope that baby does not wake up. And since then, I've done it here and there, and I am like a paranoid mess. Like, I don't know, something changed in my body. I used to be able to function and drive the car and everything, and no way, man. Thank you, Shoop. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. I feel at peace again, and I just feel great. I feel great. In my mind, I feel great, which is an important part of, along with your physical body, your mind is, a big part in everything. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited. I know I'm blessed with the life that I have and the opportunities that I have, so I'm ready to explore them again. Me and my ex used to have a store at the flea market. Still do. Oh, awesome. I love me a flea market. I love me a flea market. So some of this is resin and some is clay. Doesn't matter. We're just going to paint it one color. Hey, Shonda girl. You ain't late as long as you're here. And I am going to have to dry. This is a pretty big piece. It just feels good to be back. And be whole. Be whole and be back. Be whole. What? Karen, don't give up on yourself, sister. It will happen when you least expect it. Isn't that like how life goes? Like, you want something so bad. And then you finally, forget it. It ain't happening. Hey, Patty. And then it happens. Like, I feel like that's what happens in life. For me, anyways. I don't know. Thank you, Chelsea. I feel like I have so much to give. So much I want to do and see and go, and I'm ready. I'm ready. They took down the flea market in Orlando. So where we used to live, it was like 10-15 minutes down the road. It was called the Wagon Wheel Flea Market. It was the biggest flea market, I don't know, like in a wide variety. I don't want to say the world because that cannot be true. But it was huge. I mean, absolutely huge. And during the winter months, they would have what they called a Mustang, which was like all outdoor stuff. And you couldn't get through it one day. Like, you just couldn't. And when COVID hit, they were there for like 40 years, I think. But when COVID hit, they decided, like, kind of the last minute, when all the bans were lifted and such, that they were closing it. And now it's all, because it's all on, like, a bayou. So it's all prime real estate acreage. And now they built freaking stupid condos there. But man, that place was awesome. I mean, I would travel there today if it was still there. I mean, it was that awesome. You see a rheumatologist tomorrow. Good luck. I hope you find a doctor that, I mean, even if they're not the most knowledgeable, if they at least care enough to listen to you and not dismiss you like you're some Looney Tunes. That's all I ask for. And I'm not, it's okay if I don't get full coverage on my painting, because we're going to go over it with, I think we're going to use Valspar Mousse Mousse. It's an antiquing glaze. I think. So it's going to be a lot of painting and drying and then go over it. So, no, what? Ringers? Wait, what? The one I went to no, that was Dayton. I'm trying to think of the name. There's one in Webster, but the problem with Webster Flea Market, for the most part, is whenever there's a Monday holiday, like that one's huge. All the antique vendors come from all over, but the problem with that is, yes, it's great, but they know what they have. You know what I mean? Like, you can't get any good deals when the people know what they have. So, you know, you'll find a table here and there in between, or somebody who's, you know, they're over it and they just want to get rid of their stuff, but it doesn't happen often. Most of the stuff's like Macy's prices, and you're like, man, what the heck? Yes, prayers, Karen. You'll get your answers, girl. You will get your answers. I feel like when you're, you know, that sick too, you start bargaining with yourself. Like, if I could just feel 50% better, I'll be happy. You know, I don't know. Our health is so important. And now I feel like, oh, geez, like, now I feel like just waiting for something to happen. You know what I mean? The one in Mount Dora is, Renegers. You're having a big extravaganza in a couple of weeks. Judy, will you message me that? I can take a screenshot. Let me take a screenshot of that. Let me do that, because I want to see. I don't think Mount Dora, I don't know how far Mount Dora is, actually. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Sorry, just taking I'll look at that. I saw there's a flea market, I think it's Baton Rouge, coming up beginning of November. It's like I don't forget how many miles it said. I don't know how far Baton Rouge is from us. I don't know. We need to go on vacation. This is what we need to do. We picked up a small Craftsman toolbox cheap today. Hub said he had a bunch. Now I'm thinking functional art piece. Neat ideas. Oh, well, you never can go wrong with, is it that far, Judy? I mean, it wouldn't be that far if we made a little vacation out of it. You can't go wrong with decoupaging a toolbox, or, I hear you, girl. I hear you, Karen. Decoupage, molds, transfers, paint it, spray paint it. Depends. Is you going to make it a girl box now? Is it going to be your kind of box, or store? You know, what are you going to use it for? Paint it. Paint is, it's awful. It's just awful. And, you know, you can't feel anyone else's pain unless you yourself have experienced something similar, you know what I mean? Like, if you've never had a kidney stone, you just know that it's painful because people tell you it is, you know what I mean? Yeah, toolboxes are great. I would find a purpose for it, and I think if you find a purpose for it, then what to do with it will come easily. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Maybe you can organize. I mean, it depends how big it is. A lot of what ifs. A lot of what ifs. Okay. Well, that covered pretty good. And I'm not going for 2 coats, so don't worry. We're only going 1 coat here. One coat wonders today, y'all. This brush is doing a heck of a job. Yeah, that flea market was, you had one. Yeah, one's enough, right? Round Top Warrington. They finished up their antique week. It's a bunch of vendors. Ooh. Yeah, you can't see everything in one day. Hey, Leslie. Well, I feel like, so when we used to first go to Webster, which is humongous, it's overwhelming. The hubs was like, oh, we gotta hurry, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. And I was like, this is stupid. Like, let's just see what we see and take our time and not feel all stressed like we have to see everything, because we don't. And then that made it such a nicer time, because I was kind of like right there with them, like, oh my God, we're gonna miss this, we're gonna miss that. You don't know what you know what I mean? You don't miss what you don't see. So that's just Jackie's crafting in the house. Just Jackie crafting. I don't think she sounds like that at all. Oh, at all. Oh my gosh. That's funny. I'm just going to dry this so I can... Well, I guess I could turn it on one side. But let me get some heat on it to get it start drying. Start drying. So tomorrow I think we're going to head to the city. Was it close? And I want to hit TJ Maxx. And I need a couple things at Hobby Lobby. Like, I don't really need anything. I got my Christmas stuff out from last year. I have more than enough stuff. But I just need a few things. Does that make sense? TJ Maxx, I need nothing. I just want to look. Just want to look. Just want to look. That's all. I love TJ Maxx. I'm a fashionista. I'm a fashionista. Alright. Look how much detail is. Wait till you see when we put the antiquing gel. You know what I might do too? Oh, that bird cage is awesome. I might, after it's all done, I might, yeah, I'll stick your face to the table. I put all these on. Hey, Crafting with Triple L. I put all these on with heavy body gel gloss, which stuff is awesome. My snack cabinet knob is still sticking on. But I'm going to run some, like, I don't know, not pearls, but something, probably just jute since it's rustic. So it looks like his reins. His reins. Alright. Let's do this side, because this is probably going to be more than these red. So these are just, you guys are just hopping on. I went through my craft stash, or my mold stash. Most of these are resin. This is clay. We did this, just a recap on air dry clay in class. But these are just old resin things. We did this in class too, where you imprint a stamp in air dried clay, which is, look how awesome that came out. I love that it cracked. And then these were just old castings and such. So I'm trying to use them up. I actually was able to, it was only going to be this. And it turned into all that. So we might have to do 2 coats on this red stuff. And maybe the clear molds as well. Oh, the decor pen in black might work too. Hey, Shonda girl. Is Livy Lou with you? Hello, Livy Lou. Hello, Livy Lou. Hello, hello. This is too tall for me. Too tall. But it's going to look awesome, I promise, when we do the antiquing stuff, because it's going to bring out all the details. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Jackie. I love stuff like this. I do. You know what I should have done? Remember, I don't think I did it on YouTube. The one we painted green with a milk paint. Yo, I don't like it. I put the sunflowers on. It's ugly. I don't like it. That's the one I should have used. But I didn't think of it till like right now. That's alright. I just don't like it. You want to go to the flea market? Oh my god. So we hadn't been there. It's called Howard's. And it took us, it's in Homosassa. It took us about, I don't know, almost an hour and a half to get there. And I hadn't been there since my dad passed, because he didn't live too far from there. And we both forgot about it. And now's the time of the year in Florida. Well, I love it because it's something different. Yeah, it's definitely different. Now's the time of the year because all the snowbirds are down, and you know it's not smoke. Is it heavy with? Yeah, it is heavy with the molds on it. It is. It's got some weight to it. All the snowbirds are down, so and the weather's just beautiful. Like in the summer, the flea markets, a lot of vendors they can't be bothered. It's just too hot. Just too hot. Mama Jerry's in the house. Mama Berry, Mama Berry, Mama Berry, Jerry, Mama Berry, Jerry's in the house. So now's the time to go. But next time we got to get an earlier start because the outside part we didn't even get to fancy because we should have started there. But they started packing up. They started packing up at like 2 o'clock. We got there at like 12:30, I think. So we're going to try to make it a once a month thing. You know how that goes, but we'll see. I think we'll do it because the flea market that's close to us, y'all, it's pitiful. It's pitiful. It's like 2 rows of pitifulness. Yeah, 2 rows of pitifulness. Yeah, this could be the gift. This could be a gift. This could be the gift itself. You could put some candies in here or flowers or greenery. I don't know. I'm really surprised how well that red covered. Some of these have wax on them too, but they've been in my bin so long the wax has dried. Because wax is a resist. Whenever you wax something, you want that always to be your last step because it's a resist, right? But the Pentart waxes do dry after a few days. So that's good news. And these have been like more than a few days. Yeah, it would make a great gift. I don't know if I'm going to keep this. Y'all, I want to get back into our Thursday auctions. I don't want to do whatnot because I just don't. There's too many rules, and and really the thing with whatnot is it really exposes you to a lot of new people, which don't get me wrong, I like new people, but I like old people too. Oh, I don't feel like, you know, I don't know. I'm content. Let's put it that way. I'm content with y'all. So, I'm hoping to start that again here real soon. We got to get a vacation in and then hopefully get going. I covered pretty good considering. I missed a spot. But that's okay because we're missing spots. Are you saying hi to Ari? Let me dry this a little bit more so I can lay it down and do this side. I don't think that works on YouTube. You guys like my fancy QR code? How cool is that? Thank you, Catherine. Catherine? What am I saying? Yeah. Wait till you see it when it's got the antiquing gel. It's awesome. It's got to be dry though, like dry. Super dry. Yeah, I called you old. Yeah, my old favorite. Like, yeah, you know what I mean. The regulars. Yeah, you're not old. Call you all the regulars. Now you could totally, you could paint all these individually. I don't really care for that look. However, I really love the Santa that we did. That I haven't painted very many molds in color. Super dry. Anything super fly? Yeah, if it's super fly, it'll be super fly if this is super dry. Then we can use the antique and glaze mousse boost. But yeah, I ain't got time. I don't really like that look. Although I like that look. But oh, that Santa came out so good. I was so happy with him. I told y'all I'm a sucker for black or red and white, like big time sucker. Minus the feet people, yes, exactly. And there's always some weirdo with wanting to look at my feet. I keep telling them this is the wrong channel. They're on the wrong channel. It's my other channel. Oh my gosh. And then I don't know if you guys saw those four ornaments behind me. Just super simple. But just, yeah, you've been around a long time. I just wanted to show how easy, like, the transfers. You could take this to so many levels, but doesn't that really look cool? Of course, it's hard to see sometimes on camera, but you could fill this with stuff. You could have put something else in the middle of there. I mean, there's so many things you can do with these. Could have put some pretty down the side. I didn't even glue this shut. I just tied that on there, but just the ease of it. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. But just super simple, like simple. And we did him. I don't know if we did him. We did him here. But look how cool he looks colored. It's not often that his lips are a little kind of red and smoochy, but I think that came out really cool. It might be one of my favorite pieces. And like I said, hell yeah, for the $100, I'll show my people, right? Y'all, you can. There's something out there there's money to be made on the internet, like, for everybody. Let's just put it that way. For everybody. All right, so this is all air dry clay. We did this in the private group on how to imprint a stamp in air dry clay. So it worked to my benefit. I love the ornament videos. You're making some right now, because if you think about it, when you go to Walmart and such, look how many ornaments, really Christmas ornaments for the most part, are kind of generic, like kind of cheesily made. There's some good ones, but overall they're kind of cheesy, like they're greenery and tinsel and glitter and, it's weird. So I feel like we can make stuff better. I just want to show you something right now while I'm painting this. You know how we highlight and low light and stuff like that? Look how the detail just comes out. I already painted this side, but just by going over the top and leaving the bottom words, see how much it stands out? So I'm usually one to get all my goodness down in the lower parts, but you can do hit all the top parts as well. It really just depends what the project is. And when you are painting, you don't want to, if it's really detailed mold, you don't want to fill your all your little intricate details with a lot of paint. You know what I mean? You don't want your paint to pool in there, because then it takes away from the details. So be mindful of that when you are painting. You don't want to just clob it on there. Sweet cheerleader Kim in the house. For those of you who don't know, Kim Barron is a friend to many on here, and she is extremely helpful with all us creators, reminding us about stuff, giving us ideas on the fly when we get stuck, sharing us out, doing all the things. So thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Hey, Lois. How's it up there is it Vermont or Maine? Or am I completely wrong? I'll be shocked if I got it right, to be honest with you. The thing with air dry clay too is you'll think you got it all painted, and you'll turn your back and, hey B, you turn your back and all these white spots will pop through. You'd be like, what the heck? You'd be like, what the heck, man? I painted that. I know I did. I know you didn't. You're very welcome. Girl, don't ever apologize. You are here when you're supposed to be here. And that time is now. That time is now. You're right on time. See? You ain't late. You're right on time. See how that guy's yellow? That's clear resin. And, yeah, turn off your tools, put up your hair, get a napkin out. So that guy's yellow because I probably used some rank, resin way back when. There's no telling how many years old this thing is. But you just paint them up. That's all. Just paint them up. Fix. He's no longer yellow now. He is the color Restoration. That's the color we're using, Restoration by Wise Owl. I'm going to have to go back and get some more in there. I can see a bunch of white. Wow, there's some really deep grooves on this side. Wow. Wow. Wowza. Y'all, I just cannot believe this is my life. And I got my life back. And I am just forever grateful. You guys never gave up on me. I feel like your prayers, well, I know your prayers helped me get my happy back. And it's good to be alive. It's good to be alive. It's good to be me. Of course it's good to be alive. That's stupid. That's stupid. You know what I mean? It feels amazing to feel me again. To be whole. To be whole. I was right for mine. Yes. Look at me remembering, girl. I bet you it's absolutely beautiful up there right now. Probably a little chilly. Possible snow in the mountains. Well, I'm sure there's snow in the mountains. Possible frost in the morning. Possible snow on the ground, but I bet you it's absolutely gorgeous. In Vermont, and Maine, and Massachusetts, New England. New England's beautiful. It's just gray and dark and dreary for way too long. Praise the Lord. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Well, I'd like to slap me a doctor or two. Man, would I. Just flick them right in the forehead. Remember me? Just, that's all I'd like to do. This color is called Restoration. It's by Wise Owl. Oh. Restoration. I think it's the, hey Diane. I think it's the closest tan-like color that I've ever used or seen that is like a croc color. If you're trying to imitate like an old croc, like a rose, what is it? Rose, oh my gosh. What's the, not rosemary. What's the crocs with the stamp? I think it's Ohio, maybe Oklahoma. Roseware? No. Anyway, if you're trying to do a croc or replicate a croc, this is a good color to use. You told your hubby you're going through crafting withdrawals? Girl, how can we help? How can we help? We can't have crafting withdrawals. That's a real thing. Rose Hill. Thank you. Did I see that? No, I didn't. Rose Hill. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I actually just found one in the hubs because I was looking for I need a planter to put, because I got a plant for my bird cage, but I was looking for I need a planter. YouTube's better, isn't it? It really is. Thank you, Robin. Hey, Sandy. Forgot about all your crocs? Yes. Dreary and pouring rain here in BC. Thank you, Angie. The hell was I saying? Oh. If you want to replicate a croc. No, I said, oh, no. Yeah. I know what I was saying. Look at me remembering today. Don't have time and space right now. I had to pack it all. Oh. All right. Well, jot those ideas down while they're fresh in your head. Start collecting your stash so when the time comes, you can just bust them out. So I was in the greenhouse looking for a certain pot. Not pot, but a pot. And for my bird cage, because I got a plant last night, or on our way home. We had to stop at Home Depot because the hubs is building a blind out back. So yeah. So I found a croc in there. My hopes. That's the point of my story. I was like, what is this doing in here? Thinking to myself, the Christmas toolbox. That's right. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this, sell this. It's kind of be heavy to ship this, but I've shipped crazier stuff. But we'll see. You could put. I think bottle bush trees might look kind of cool in here. We'll have to see what it looks like when we're done. I think that's good enough. We'll have to see. Could put greenery in here, could put candy in here, could all kinds of stuff. Oh, a blind for a hunting blind. He has a chair up there right now. So the storm took out, well, actually the storm has taken out 3 of 1 blind actually 2 blinds. 2 blinds and 2 chairs. So over time, it would look good on my screen porch. That's kind of what I was thinking on the dining room table. So he only has 2. We had 3 chairs. One was a double and 1 blind. So he's down to 2 chairs, and the double chair got taken out. And his back's kind of bad, so sitting in them little chairs is 12, 16 feet up in the air is not really comfortable. I get him all those pads and stuff, but different vernacular up here in Pittsburgh. I bet it is. So he's building a new hunting blind. Irene, you're not late. How are you, my friend? We are making a rustic, I don't know, Christmas thing. Christmas thing. Hey, Chauncey girl. Yeah, pine cones and berries. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of options here. A lot of options. Thank you, Irene. A lot of options. What I do love is I was able to use a lot of old castings because I really just plastered them all on here. Oh, I gotta paint those things. I need to do that right now. Hold the bus. So, I've got the Santa and Sleigh. This is this year's IOD holiday release mold. Comes with tons of presents. The ginger is last year's. I still have some of those. Actually, it's right here. I still have some of those left. Those are limited edition. These are, this is clay. These are a couple years ago. Resin. All this is resin, leftover stuff. We did this in the private group imprint in air dry clay, which is awesome. These are all, there's another ginger guy. All old castings. And then that one. So, I see I missed a bunch. But that's okay, because we're going to use... I'm going to have to go back and look. We're going to use... Antiquing gel. Wait, off topic what? I'm using Angel One castings I got from you. Awesome. Tina, what's the best process for reverse decoupage on an ornament? Tina, it sounds like you need to join our private group, girl. Because that will be right up your alley. And that's, we're going to do a project together. I'm going to do these. What you need to do is whatever medium that you have in hand. Now, when I first started, I did not know what medium meant. Am I going to go see a psychic? I don't know. So I didn't really understand what medium meant. So if you don't know what you don't know. But a medium is what kind of decoupage glue. Thank you, B. Mod Podge, DIY Patina, Pentart, Dixie Belle, whatever. Whatever you have on hand, you need to take, you call those hunting chairs? They really are. The double chair was great because you could stretch out and it was actually really comfortable. But that got smashed. It's still laying in this. You can see the straps. It's still laying down from the last storm. But it's like, it fell in the wood, so that's good. But, test your products on glass or plastic, whatever you're putting it on. And take your medium and paint your glass or paint your plastic. And find the one that is the most clear, because they're all not going to be clear. And then you would, instead of gluing the back side down, you glue the front side down. And then, depending on what you're doing, you've got to, it's not going to be bright, so you have to paint the back of it white. And that's about it. We got a little challenge going in our, Roseville Pottery is from Ohio. Thank you, Arlene. I was close. I knew it was Rose something, and it was one of the Okies. One of the O states. We normally just do techniques and such, and playing and experimenting in our private group. But, hey, Vicky, you're not late. You are just right on time, girl. You're good. But we're doing a little challenge. We're going to do it's a couple of requirements. And whoever partakes gets a bonus website discount. It's fun. You had to Google what medium meant? I didn't know. I had no idea. I'm like thinking, what the heck are they talking about? The hell's a medium? A medium what? I'm a small. Alright. Those are going to go on the handle. And I want to keep the handle the wood color. So, oh, I love these. I freaking love these. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it too. But I don't know what the heck I'm going to do. Imagine that. I don't know what my project's going to do. Are going to be. I do have 2 good-sized pickle jars. A favorite reverse decoupage. Oh, I've only done 2. I did the deer, and I did the gingerbread person. I did the gingerbread person in class for the most part. You had to YouTube how to clean brushes. Well, you're a good brush cleaner. Hands down, you're the best brush cleaner. Not that I've had a lot of people clean my brushes, but you clean them better than I do. But I do the same thing in my hand. But sometimes I don't like getting my hands cold, so... I hope to join your group after Christmas. That would be awesome. Hey, Janice. Loving this box? You just got the Santa and reindeer. Yes, girl. I do have from last year. I got this and the pumpkins left over from last year. I don't know how many. I bought a crap ton. I have everything left from the release this year except for I gotta dry this side a little. Yeah, I gotta dry this side a little. Except for the tree stamp. Is the sleigh and the reindeer made from clay? They're resin. The clay and the reindeer, the Santa and reindeer are resin. I don't have the tree stamp or the snowflake. And I might have just sold the last tinsel. Use the produce brush. Wait, what? Use the produce brush from Dollar Tree to clean your brushes. And I use it with dish soap and scrub them all rinse when possible. Oh, look at you, girl. Use a screen trap. Oh, that's a good idea. I use a toothbrush sometimes. Like, you know how your paint will dry, like, crossed on your brush, and your brush is clean, but the paint's dry? I take a toothbrush. I use Dawn. Always use Dawn. Like I'm drying the side. It doesn't even have anything on it. This is the side I need to dry. What am I doing? Alright, let's get this side done. Yeah. Well, especially when I was sick. I didn't want to put my hands in that cold water. Whoa. What do the different colors... What do the different colors our names mean? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. On YouTube, those little... I don't know. Everybody's icon is different. Some of y'all have a picture of your face. I don't know why... Like, maybe it's the letter? Like, D is purple, J is green, I is turquoise. I don't know. Use a bar of soap and a green scrubby under warm water. Huh. Hey, Heidi. Huh. I don't know. That's a good question. Also, I should have said this, like, I don't know, half an hour ago. Too many house projects this year. Oh, I hear you, girl. Metal roof, French drain. Oh, girl. That's going to be beautiful. I love a metal roof. If you use the link that I sent, and you're wondering why the heck you can't comment or do anything, you might be in this middle area. Especially, and I only can speak for like iPhones or iPads. If you click that link and you saw me and whatever, and you can't comment, look up top. It might say open app. Like you might be in this middle ground between the link and YouTube. If you hit open app, then you should be able to comment. If you have to have a login though. So hand sanitizer cleans heavy body gel. Oh, Jackie, you hear that? Are you not supposed to use warm hot water to clean brushes? I don't know. Oh, I only have cold water in my shop is why I only have cold water. Just Jackie's Crafting. Beth says, hand sanitizer cleans heavy body gel and other glues out of your brush as well. Will it get your face off your desk if you happen to get it on your face and then kind of fell asleep? Do you know about that? Just asking for a friend. Could happen sometime, someday, I don't know. Did your first resin casting... Wait, what? The amazing cast resin recommended working to add different design. Oh, Tina, how fun. I use to clean more Mod Podge brushes. Oh, now your comments are going fast. I'll tell you what, that freaking heavy body gel is really something. It's been proven by a few people, including myself, but one big one was, I don't like hot glue. I mean, I'll use it here and there, but I don't care for it. But you know when you have a door hanger or a wreath or whatever, a lot of times you have put it in your, on your door, and you got a storm door, and it's like, an oven in there, and everything falls off. You have a smaller toolbox like this. I'm gonna make a big. Ooh, girl. Oh, Shonda, do it, girl. Oh, what happened, Colleen? I missed it. Colleen, I thought I sold a Christmas ornament I made. Found out it was this. Oh, people suck. Why would they do that to you? Be careful online. You can't trust so many people. It's awfully sad. The heavy body gel works so good. So good. So we have a cabinet in our kitchen. It's the snack cabinet and holds the paper goods. And the knob fell off, and I super glued it back on. And it literally fell off the next day. The guys, when they were doing the floor, they broke it. So I was like, well, let me try the heavy body gel. And after because if it's, if it's something that's going to really get worn, you need to let it dry. So I let it dry overnight. Well, and the next day it kind of came off. So I did it again. And I let it dry for 3 days. And that thing is still on there. It's been a month now. And let me tell you what, that cabinet, it's a snack cabinet. So you can imagine it gets its workout with living with Uncle Snack a lot. No, never fall off. Never. Never fall off. Never say never, but I couldn't believe the super glue didn't work. Super glue works for everything. You can hang from a hard hat from the bridge. Won't hold your snack cabinet thing on though. It will not. No siree, Bob. Alright. Can't really see what I'm doing here. I'm getting cramps in my calves. Uncle Snack-a-Lot, he is. I don't know, man. It's good though, because he's such an active guy that he's always been the same weight. I envy him. Y'all, he can he's on a schedule. He can put his head down and go to sleep. Anytime. He's never set an alarm. Ever. Ever, ever. Darlene. Thank you, Arlene. I know it feels so good. I'm so grateful, lucky, thankful, all the things. But he can be like, oh yeah, I gotta be up at 4:17. And he gets up. I'm like, me, if I gotta get up, I'm paranoid. I'm not gonna get up. It's just crazy. Someone broke the foot off my cement turtle. Oh, those jerks. Heavy body gel or attach it again. Yes, it did work. Good. I feel so good. So good. I look back at some of my videos and I'm like, oh my God, I was pitiful. Pitiful. Pathetic. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. There's no way I could have lived like that. No way. No freaking way. I mean, I know there's so many people so much worse than I was, but whew, man, that sucked. It just sucked. Sucked. I'm lucky I didn't stroke out. I mean, why my blood pressure would spike like that, I have no idea. It doesn't even make sense. You made many steampunk Ooh, with heavy body gel. Oh, girl. I don't know how I did it either. But you know what? You adapt, you know. Heavy body gel. It's a medium. It comes in black, glossy, matte, and clear gloss. What the heck's that? It's so it's a workhorse. So it's called Heavy Body Gel 3D Effect, and it's really cool stuff. So it's thick. It's a Pentart creamy glue. It kind of is. I found some female torsos at the thrift store. Oh, very cool. Very cool. It's the shizzle. It is. It can be tinted with mica powders, paint, chalk paint, whatever. It can be tinted. You can use it as in a stencil for a raised stencil. It's intentional. Its first intentional use was to adhere like metal to metal, metal to glass. But then it grew into other things. And then you can also, in a fondant mold, you can put it in a shallow fondant mold, let it dry for a couple hours, and then when you take it out, it's flexible, and it'll stay flexible. So it's an excellent adhesive, raised stencils. You can't and don't want to imagine what would happen to you if you would have... I probably would have had 2 pellets. Like, you're right, shoot. You're so... I think about that myself. Yeah. If the chain of events didn't happen the way they did, I probably would be really... I don't know. Not good. I really wouldn't be live right now. That's all I gotta say. Right, I'm just gonna get this air dry clay, and then we're gonna be ready. Make sure this guy is dry. Look how the details, wait till you see, really, when we get this gel in here. But see her dress? Look how much detail is there. But look at his sweater here. Look how many details are in there. It really looks like a cable knit sweater. And those are clay. The 2 gingers are clay. Pretty freaking cool stuff. I got way too much paint out, but here we are. I would like to flick them right in the head. Right in the freaking... I started writing an email about how I felt, because it's not like I just went to this doctor once. Like, I've been going to her for like, I don't know, maybe 20 years. So it's just crazy. Oh shoot, hold on, let me dry these guys, because I think these might need another coat. Let's see what's going on with these. I need to get these glued on. I know. But what I don't understand is how, hey Rebecca, you're not late. You're fine. You come in right when you're supposed to. Is how a hormone could have such a physical, like, you know what I mean? Such a physical reaction. It's just weird. It just doesn't really, it's hard to wrap your head around. Like, I always suspected it, but it didn't make sense. Like, how can a hormone make me cold intolerant and make me, like, it's just weird. It was weird. I mean, I'm that 1% of, something might happen. Ugh, stupid. It's crazy. It's like I'm allergic to testosterone or something. Gorgeous on a... What? Yeah, we're going to have to see what this looks like when it's done, just to decide what to put in it. I mean, I don't have anything here to put in, of course. I haven't thought that far. Can't wait to get your first IOD transfers. Yes, Lois. Yes. I'm so excited for you. They were good ones. You're here. Ready to get rid of company? Company always getting in the way. Smelling like dead fish after they stay too long. It's me to a T, everything you're saying. It's crazy. It's just crazy. I think of all the money and the hours and all that stuff I wasted. But don't kill you makes you stronger, they say. That's what they say. That's what they say. Ugh. Whatever. I might put these on actually last. Yeah, I think I'll glue these. I'll use the heavy body gel on these, but I'll do it last. The baby sister told me she was thinking about getting the pellets. I told her I would kick her butt. But you know what's weird? Thank you, Leslie. What's bizarre is I had so many hormonal symptoms. And when I started the pellet, it took about, I don't know, 10 days, 2 weeks. Like I had I was ready to rip somebody's head off. You couldn't go in the car with me. I mean, I was like just pissed off at everybody. I had no patience. I have the heavy body gel is in stock. Message me what you're looking for, if it's a certain size or something. The sweats, all of it. And after getting the pellet, I was good. It slowly, I feel like as it built in my body, that's when things started going crazy. After the summer I had, I'm just about as strong as I want to be. Well, good for you. Now it's nothing but up now, right, Sandy? Hormone replacement therapy. So it wasn't just really the pellets themselves. It was hormone therapy, period, because those kind of wore off and I was taking shots. So it was just hormones, period. As if I was allergic to testosterone or something. Like I had some kind of reaction to it. It's crazy. It's great. It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, but for many years I was fine. And really I had episodes, but when they started out, they were, every other month. And then as I got more pellets, I think it built in my system and built, and things got worse and worse and worse. And then when I got the booster, that's when all hell broke loose. I had the same reaction to another medication, not the pellets. Took myself off of them immediately. I was kind of, aw. You can't be mad at yourself. You don't know what you don't know. And the doctors, they don't. You had total hysterectomy at 45. Yeah, see, that's kind of where I was. I had an ablation, and it really sent me right into it. And I think I was around... I don't think I was quite 45 yet. My mid-40s. But, I felt pretty good there for a little while. So I don't know. But I do know. What I don't understand is I don't have any menopausal symptoms now, which is, I hope that never happens again. Anger was so bad, oh, I see. Oh gosh. I didn't like myself for a while after that. Yeah. So I don't know if it, all passed when I don't know. I got a lot of paint on this top thing here. But I'm pretty excited to put this antiquing gel on. You guys or glaze. So at this point, if you don't have waxes or you don't have antiquing glazes, I know you got paint. So what you could do, if you wanted to do a project like this, maybe you couldn't afford it, maybe you want nothing to do with, no, I don't have any hormones. No. The tiniest amount was setting me off. Right? No, yeah. Emergency trips to the ER are never good. If you didn't have any of those things, you can do a paint wash. Don't use acrylic paints, but use your paint that has the most pigmented paint. Like if you have DIY paint, that's a clay-based paint, and that is really highly pigmented, so you can water it down. Like acrylic paint's not very pigmented, so chalk paint, mineral paints, anything like that, and water it down. and you would basically brush it on here and wipe it off. If you use a damp rag, that will take a whole lot more off, but you can do this same technique if you don't have waxes or antiquing gels, so don't be discouraged if you don't have any of those things. So, did a total hysterectomy at 44 and never felt better. Oh. Still not on hormones because mine have. That's good for you. Thank you, Kim. Good for you. A lot of people have 2014 instant menopause, skin. Oh yeah, my whole body changed. Yo, big time. My body changed, and it's actually starting to come back. Wise owl paint. I don't know if I've ever. Wise owl paint should. It's a chalk synthesis, so yeah, wise owl would work. Yeah, I didn't think of wise owl. I can't believe parts of my body. I look different. Like I'm slowly putting on weight now. I couldn't gain weight to save my life. Hey Lisa, I couldn't gain weight to save my life. So slowly putting on the weight. It's like a pound sticking every 2 weeks or so. All right, this side. Well, I'll have to come back. This side I'm gonna do last because that Mary. I got a big wad of paint right there. Oh, see, I mean, like a big wad. I shouldn't have done that. All right, we're going to start here because this is where we started. It's another reason you don't want all your paint to settle down in all the nooks and crannies because that will happen. I mean, you need it dry. You really should let this sit overnight. But we're not going to do that. So this is your sister's. Hate me when I say this. You never been through menopause? Good for you. Good for you. Hey, you're lucky. I wish every woman didn't have to deal with it. How's the weight coming along? I don't know how much. My butt's. I'm growing my ass back, y'all. My ass literally deflated and it bounced back. So this is Valspar Mousse Antiquing Glaze. Lowe's has it. Some stores aren't carrying it anymore. You can get it online. They also have a clear. I think it's called clear. Same packaging, but it's clear. That's good to have too because you can tint it with makeup powders, paints, dyes, whatever. Make your own glaze. And glaze is like, you have a lot of open time with glaze. I feel like it's, in a sense, kind of like a wax, but it's not waxy. It's glazy. It's like a, it's a medium. Still get hot flashes even though I don't have anything else. It's been a minute since I've used this, but you have a lot of open time, which means you have a lot of time to move the product around. You always want to start, wiping it back with a dry rag. There we go. And then if it doesn't take enough off, then use a damp rag or a baby wipe or whatever you fancy. I'm going to give this a stir because I haven't used this in a while. This stuff lasts you forever. Like forever, ever. You can use it as a stain. For me. Yeah. It's crazy. Being a woman ain't for sissies, that's for sure. That is for sure. For sure. Alright, I'm going to use this junky kind of brush. It's kind of stiff. Yeah, you can use this stuff as a stain too. Wax on, wax off kind of thing. This is what it looks like. Kind of gel-like. Let's see. Probably going to end up getting this all over me. So, I'm probably going to do... I might do the whole thing. Like the wood and all. Sweat stripping. Oh. You have no acetol disease since oh my god, you lost weight. Oh, Diane, that's horrible. That's how I was. Like, I would have night drenches. Some nights, it would literally look like I jumped in the pool. and got in bed. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. It was freaking horrible. But then on top of that, I couldn't get cold because then I would end up with what I called episode. It's just the whole thing. All right, here we go. I'm going to start with the, I'm going to start with the molds, but I might do, I don't know. I might do the whole thing, but I'm going to start with the molds. And I want all my product to sit down in all the low spots. So I'm going to really jam this down in there. So I can get, and I'm going to wipe off the tops. Does that make sense? We're going to work in sections because we don't want it to dry and get away from us. But, like I said, you do have more open time with glaze. So, let's see what that looks like. It's going to be amazing. Just know that. This thing, hot flashes in the cold winter. Oh my gosh. Yes. I don't even, everything I did, I had to prepare every moment. That sweating business is no joke. Like, no freaking joke. Alright, so that's just with a towel or a dry rag. Look how cool that, all the details come right out. Now, if I wanted to take off more, which I don't think I do, but I just want to show you. Well, maybe I do want to hit the top. Let's see. Just depends on your project or what the look you're going for. The nice part is you can go back over this as many times as you'd like. And I took off more. Just made it brighter. So, guess we got wet. Right there. That's anybody who's suffering from that. I feel for you. I have been there. Your ears are multiplying. Oh God. All right, let me get. I don't care if I get it on anything. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do the whole box or not. I obviously have to do spots, or otherwise it's going to look like I just. The paint's too perfect. You know what I mean? What product is this? You're talking again? You weren't paying attention, Jackie? Come on. Valspar Mousse Boost. Antiquing Glaze. Lowe's. Look it up online. Not all the Lowe's sell them, but you can get it on, you can get it online. Lowe's. Valspar, it's Mousse Mousse. M-O-O-S-E. M-O-O-S-E. Mickey Mouse. No. Mousse Mousse. For reals. So they have a clear glaze as well. You can make your own colors, which is kind of neat. I have one. I don't think I've ever, well, I think I used it a couple times, but never, I don't think online. I mean live. All right. So dry rag first. See what we're working with. What the heck time is it? 9:14. Yeah. Yeah, Connie uses it, Sheila uses it. They use it more for a stain, though, to stain their wood. I think I'm kind of liking the, with it wet, or taking it off wet, because I feel like, oh, no, that's too much. Let's see it a little bit here. Let's see. So many details, it's crazy. It's cray-cray. Can't believe I don't have this all over me. Ugh. Pretty cool, huh? Keep sticking in that one spot. Right, let me get moving here. Let me go fast, super fast. Let me go fast. Anyone tried the unicorn spit gel? I have not. You'd like to use See the clear glaze? Yeah, the clear glaze, you can add mica powders, paints to tint it. You would use it in the same fashion. Like if we wanted the sled blue, we could tint it blue. We'll have to try it one night. I have not used unicorn spit, but I think it's like a stain, right? Just colored though. I've seen it at Michael's. I've seen it a couple of places. I've seen it a couple of places. Let me see what a baby wipe does. Now, if you can also dab it if that's you don't want to take a lot off. You can dab it. How tall are just? How tall am I? I'm 5'5". 5'5". That's my birthday too. 5'5". That was my baseball number too. Number 5, and my basketball number. You love unicorn spit. Chauncey's used it. Only for paint pouring. Skip America, what is the matter with you? This is a crafting page. Come on now. We're making Christmas stuff. Why would you write something stupid like that? What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? There's a bunch of middle-aged ladies here. We don't want to see that crap. There. Like this. DIY Dark and Decrepit is more of a medium. You can use it in this fashion, but I think more would stick than white back. Does that make sense? Because DIY Dark and Decrepit is the same thing as DIY Patina. It's just tinted. So, here's typing they ruined it. Thank you, Lynn. I mean, people are stupid. What? Who is stupid? Your grandson's number is 55, football number? Yeah. Doesn't that guy know he can't afford me? Can't afford me. Can't afford me, Mr. Potato Head. Alright. I'm going to take some off for the way. Oh, yeah. This is so cool. I'm going to have to, like, do detail work, like, you know, going around the, each mold. I'm not going to do that with you guys because that's just silly. Oh, some guy said he wanted to see me naked. You know, it's stupid. Like, you can't see we're Christmas crafting here. Hello. Can afford your feet. Oh, God. Trust me, you don't want to see my feet. Feet are gross. Feet are gross. Cool, right? So, bam. Big difference when you compare them. So, I'm going to do, like, the wood part itself, but what I'll do when I'll get a smaller brush and I'll actually go around each mold, kind of like, probably like, see how I went around that like that? That's what you end up having to do because you can't get in all the detail like you would want to. I see a piece of red. So I'm going to do this guy. See, oh, is he still wet or is that, I missed. Oh yeah, hold on, part of it's still wet. I better do this guy. I think that's dry. Yeah, that guy's wet. My paint's still wet. Yeah, weirdos. That's right, Chauncey. They can't afford our crafting addiction. Wait till you see her dress. Watch this. Actually, in all of these. It's pretty awesome stuff. I mean, this, if you were using wax, this would be a lot of waxing and such, but you could use wax, you could use a paint wash, you can use antiquing gels, you can use antiquing creams. Rodney Rose just realized I'm under hubby's. Oh! You're funny. Pentart's antiquing, I guess it's called gel. I'll have to look. Any of that stuff will work for what we're doing here. Like I said, if you don't have all the things, you could make yourself a paint wash, and all that is watered down paint. And you would do exactly what I'm doing right here. And then wipe it off with a dry rag. That doesn't take off enough. Use a wet rag. Work in sections so it doesn't dry on you. That's important. And how watered down you want it is up to you. Do not use acrylics because it's just not enough pigment in acrylic paint to, you know, look like it's not watered down. Yuck. I can't see what I'm doing here. I know, like you guys see, but I can't see. Oh, jeez. I just made a mess. I forgot to do her head. Hold on. I forgot to do her head. Whole lot of chicken fries. Cold beer on a Friday night. Am I allowed to sing on YouTube? Their hands will fit just right in the radio. Wait a minute, what? Antiquing gel would be nice. Yeah, patina look. Yes, yes, yes. You tried the dehydrator and it caused bubbles on the bottom of the cloche mold, but they dried in 2 hours. I'm going to try putting rubber feet and putting it on the top rack instead. Oh, awesome. Let us know how that goes out, or how that works out. Now I can watch better. You're making a cake. I'm taller than you. Way to experiment. Awesome. So she's trying her oven, her dehydrator to dry the resin quicker. Pretty cool. I love me some good experimenting. Love me some good experimenting. I do. Yeah, the Pentart stuff is called, antiquing gel. You can put it on with a rag or a brush, whatever you fancy. They got all different colors. So you have options. You have options. She's looking a little dirty, girl. Don't mind the, blobs around. I'll clean that up. But that's boring stuff. You don't want to see that. You just want to see them do these trees. I got some cool videos coming out. Well, maybe. I gotta edit them. You try to experiment with the eco drying thing. Yeah, smelling comes simmering, that stuff. Oh, yeah. Heated mine up and it helped. Plan on getting those things you have. Excellent. But you can use acrylic paint. That's all you have. You could just use straight acrylic paint. You could. But you have to be really mindful it doesn't dry on you. You know what I mean? I'd hate for you to ruin your project, because I would just work in very small sections. If all you had was acrylic paint, I would not water it down and just blot it on there and get it off as soon as you can. Were the bubbles in the molds or in the molds you took out? Oh, that's a good question. You use the isopropyl alcohol to get the bubbles out. Worked like a charm, no heat, in the clear resin. Let me just set up my... Yeah, I got the nicest molds I've ever... Have we seen each... Is that what we did last week? What did we do last week? Did we do the resin? Was that just last week? I still have them over here. They came out perfect. Like, probably the best set of castings I've had to date with clear. Let me get them. They're right over here. Wow, that was only last week, huh? What the heck, man? These are pristine, except for that little thing of dust that flew in there when we were live and my fingerprints, but that one's coming up. But this is just the air because it popped the seal, but look how clean these are. I mean, there's not a spot. There might be dust on them because they've been sitting there for a week, but there's nothing but glass. Like, it's just crazy. So that isopropanol 91% or higher definitely worked like a charm. Front of casting covered with tiny bubbles. When to that's interesting. I see something fly by. That's interesting. That is interesting. I'm gonna do one whole side. I'm gonna do this actually. I'm gonna do this other side so you can see what it's gonna look like done. Because all this around all doing around all of that's gonna take some time. Hey, Ann! You're not late. You're here when you're supposed to show up. Don't you worry. Don't you worry yourself none. Don't you worry, girl. Look at that little poinsettia. It makes everything come alive. I mean, grungy alive, but it's amazing. It's amazing. His sweater's still wet. I'm gonna do this. Oh, we gotta do those two. Hold on. Let's see if these are dry. So I can glue these on. Get these guys glued on. I've only got this here because I don't want to put a big blob in, you know what I mean? I'm doing these first because I want to keep that handle, the stain color that it is. It's just easier to do it like this. I could have done them on there, but I'd rather not. Oh, not. Lynn, can you guess where the hubs went tonight while I'm live? I'll give you one hint. Mullet. Hairdo mullet. Not mullet the fish. Does anybody on here watch Alone? Thank you, Anne. Oh, that's the back of the mold. So if I pull those out, they will be matte on the front. They'll still be matte. Need to get in your craft area? What are you doing, girl? I feel like I've not had enough time in there lately. Yeah, girl! Get in there. The shed. The shed casino. Pet art seems to have everything now. Oh, wait, pet art? Wait, what? The show Alone, where they just drop these people off in these remote places, and the last one standing, basically they can bring 10 items. And the last one standing is wins 500,000 or $1 million, depends. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, he's there. She's mean. That lady's mean. That lady's super mean. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, that'll be good. She's just mean. Yeah, it's a good show. I'm waiting for Curse of Oak Island to come out. Their next season. It's supposed to be in November, from what I understand. I love the Lagina brothers. Look at the difference between these two. Pretty cool. Pretty cool! Very good. Very good. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, get in that craft room. Get in that craft room, girl. I finally feel, like I said, I finally feel like caught up. But like I said, as a creative, you're never really caught up. Like, there's always something to do. Post, make a video, do this, do that, pack a packet. You know, it just, that doesn't end. But after feeling good, can't find anything there, we're gonna find, do something, wire wrapping, it's a crazy mess. I bet you probably have scrap wire everywhere. But I feel like, you know, I felt good, and then we got hit with storm after storm after storm, and then the IOD release, and then here we are. So, and the weather's breaking, so there's some outdoor stuff I want to do. I got 2 antique windows from last year that I'm dying to do something with. I want to do glass etching on one, and I want to spread out like lace on the other one and spray paint it. So I'm going to be doing that soon. I will film those. I'm pretty excited about that. Gotta go. Lois, have a great evening. Thank you for your hospitality and your time. Stay safe. Enjoy. I thought that today was Monday when I woke up. Stay safe, and I'll see you when I see you, girl. Quill. Dinner's done. Where's my... I'm going to leave that one blotchy. Let me get these on there. Well, shoot. I'll get one on before we go, because I don't want it to fall off. That would be bad. The hot heavy body gel takes a minute to set up, but once it does, it's stuck. Look at them. So that'll look pretty good on there. Like so. You can do it. You can do it. Put your ass into it. Let's do this side. So I feel like this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. I love that look of impress. Now, like I said, not all stamps are created equal that will come out good when you stamp them in clay. A lot of details doesn't ever look good. Like the handles? Yes. Me too. Me too. I got so many projects with little time. I wish I could just create, and then someone would come in and clean up my mess, and then they'd get on my phone and they would edit and make it into a video, and then I could just eat and sleep and shower and go live, and then the next day I could do it again and again and again and again. That would be awesome. That'd be awesome. If I could just create and have somebody do everything else. Man, I'd be a freaking crafting machine. You're also guilty of having too much stuff? Me too. You want to sew and craft in the same room? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Kim. I would have someone clean up my mess. Oh, my gosh. You spent a good 6 months cleaning out the shed, setting it all up, and realized you couldn't do half of your stuff there because it's too big to keep warm. Climate control, yeah. I need an assistant. That'll be a dream come true. That'd be freaking awesome, man. I mean, I do it all. I am the CEO of, well, Ron's the CEO of shipping, but putting the packages out, which is great. Don't get me wrong, but I got to do it all. I get to do it all. I'm not complaining, but it'd be nice if I could just create, is really what I'm getting at here. I'm going wild and doing this whole thing instead of in sections. Probably not the best idea, but here we are. Here we are. I don't want it to dry, but it is water-based, so if it does dry, a little more wet will get it off. I should live closer to come down. Yeah, I would let you. Your fabric collection is totally out of control. Oh boy. Oh, you're Chauncey. You have a lot of toys. You have a lot of what's the word I want? Projects. Watch this. We're going to take water to this one for sure. You got a lot of projects going on. A lot of different stuff. Chauncey made this. When she first started. This is all wire. So she made this whole thing. Like, see all those? She twisted all those wires. That's crazy. Like, look at the detail. Taught herself. There's the back of the stone. But all that intricate work, she taught herself to do that. It's pretty freaking impressive. Pretty impressive. I'm going to take wet to this one because I want more to pop out. Let me show you. I want this to be brighter. Yeah, and that's one of her, like, in the beginning pieces. So you can imagine how she's excelled since. Yeah, you do all types of different things. Yeah, so she's really, like I said, self-taught. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. People love jewelry. Not me. I mean, I like jewelry. But the only thing I really ever take off and on is bracelets. Like, I always leave my necklace on. I wear the same earrings. I don't ever change my earrings. Look how cool that looks. Cool. Good stuff, huh? Do I have a share page? Yeah, Scrappy's Crafty Crew. No videos, though. No videos in there. Only because I like to see everybody's work. And then we all kind of run in the same circle, so you'll have the same video in there 15 times, you know what I mean? And it just clogs it all up. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. I like me some stamped clay. I hadn't said that already. But I'm going to do this side to show you how I'm going to finish off the other sides. Because, well, for the most part. Oh, gotta get his bum's white. You're a ring girl? Oh yeah, I always leave those on. I shower with them, I do all the things. Stixers. Right, yeah. Yeah, I share the Stixers in there. And my own stuff. It just gets too clogged up. And then you get people who, you know, I get it, but you get newer pages that are really hungry. And I don't know. It's just they're not in there to support. They only put their videos in there just to get their videos in there. You know, they don't do anything else in the group, so. And I get it, but I'm not about that. No thanks. No thank you. Ugh, this is sticking to their face. It's like, hear it? Good night, Karen. Good night, Karen. Right, let me get these guys in there, and then I'll show you. Oh, I'll show you. I'll do this side as I'm gonna do all the other sides, and then we can part ways. Where we go? Where are we going? So if you do something like this, like I said, don't worry too much about getting full coverage on, you know, every little spot, because it'll just add to the look. You could possibly fill it all and still have room. Is the warehouse big enough for quilting and crafting? Oh my gosh. My husband keeps saying, let's get you another shed. I'm like, no! Because you know what'll happen. I'll freaking fill it up. I don't want to do that. I'll think, oh my god, look at all this room I got. Woo! No. No. I gotta use the shit I have. Too much craft supplies. Enough polymer clay for 20 people. That's funny stuff. Hey, listen. Don't feel any bad about it. We only live once in this world. You know what I mean? Like, you got one shot at this life. Do what makes you happy. Who gives two shits what anybody else says or thinks? You're saving money on therapy. You know, whatever brings your heart joy, then you should, by golly, you should do it. Screw everybody else. And that's really the end of the story. I was in a Costco-sized warehouse. Oh my god. Yeah, polymer clay has a lot of options. You can make some really cool stuff. There's just so much. There's so much out there. I mean, like, how do you decide what to do? It's insane. It's insane. Sometimes, you know, I really appreciate old school crafting, and I say old school meaning like using a cereal box or an oatmeal can, or, you know what I mean? It's almost overwhelming when you have too much to choose from. And then you don't know what the hell to do. Like me, most of the time, I don't know what to do. It's got too much to choose from. Your daughter and son don't understand that. I make tiny fairy shoes and get asked always why I do it. Stick one of those shoes up their ass and then say, that's why I do it. Say, it's your inheritance. That ought to get them good. I'll just say, I'm just spending your inheritance. Look at the cute little shoe. I'd rub it right in their face. I'd give them some for Christmas. I would give them extra for Christmas. I would. That was something I would do. And I would laugh. I would just laugh. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Yeah. You ain't paying my bills? You ain't putting food on my table? Zip it. Zip it. Yep, that's because they don't craft. They don't know what they're missing. They don't know what they're missing. Ask them why they buy that expensive coffee, or rent that, or go to the movies, or whatever it is they do. To each their own. To each their own. I would make them custom little tiny shoes, personally. And tell them it's their inheritance, whether it is or not. Love how the words... yeah, fill their stockings with fairy shoes. That'd be freaking hilarious. Could you videotape it and share it with us? Because I would love to see their faces. Oh my god, it'd be awesome. That would be so awesome. Right, this is really rough wood here. This side, these grooves are so deep. So deep. This side done. Oh. It's funny. Crafting brings me joy. And I didn't know any of this when I started this page. I didn't know anything about community or any of this stuff, and man, was that the most wonderful surprise about the whole thing, is helping others and not even know it. Like, that's pretty powerful stuff. I'm pretty blessed to be able to be in this position and have this opportunity, because that's good stuff. Whoa, you guys are just talking away. Ask your daughter why she bought a ridiculous expensive key stinger. Oh, what'd Chauncey do? Oh, what'd Diane do? Oh my gosh. She must ask me. None of your damn business. None ya. Never hear of none ya? None of your damn business. Crafting is, hey, it keeps our inner bitches at peace, man. We got nothing to fret, right? Yeah. Therapy's expensive. Therapy is expensive. So, I feel like we're saving money. We're saving money. Alright. So, the other sides aren't going to be, really look exactly like this, because these grooves are so deep on this side. Each side's going to kind of look, I'll show you the finished piece, of course. And then I might at that point decide what I'm going to put in it, but maybe not. My tree's already up. My tree's up all year. It's not decorated, but just up with the lights. That looks pretty cool, huh? So there's nothing done to it, just painted. And then there's that. So it all, you know, you got to grunge the whole thing, otherwise it's not going to look cohesive. I even love that. That's clay right there. So that looks pretty cool. Got that guy done. So this, the rest, you know, the rest of this, it'll be all cohesive. Look at the details in that Santa. Look at all the presents. I think one of those is for me. And that guy. I wanted to do his sweater for you, but he's... But you get the skinny. So let me just put these on. And I'm going to let those dry. So these are going to go... Oh, I see a piece of... I see white. I see white. So if you guys are new here, I go live on Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and Tuesdays at 8 p.m. on the old Book of Faces. Book of Faces. Book your face. So heavy body gel matte pretty much dries clear. If it's real thick, it'll dry opaque. Heavy body gel gloss dries crystal clear, regardless of how thick. Do like the Christmas molds or just don't do Christmas anymore? Oh my goodness. So grateful for crafting therapy. Right? It's exciting. You know, if you don't have something, that's why I'm so big on inspiration. Like, that's why it annoys me when people act like there's rules. There's no rules. You can't control your inspiration. To be inspired is like gold. Like, there's nothing more exciting than being inspired to do something. Like, to get all the whole process of it all. And then when you really nail it, or it comes out better than you thought it would, that's the holy grail, you know. And like I always say, you don't need a lot of this stuff. You don't want it like squirting out the sides. Like, it will. Another good thing for heavy body gel is for people who have done resin before. You ever under pour and it gets like this, so only your sides are as high as the mold. You can build it up in here. Like, if you really need to, if it was real deep, because you want surface to surface contact, right? But if this is concaved, you're going to stick it on here and there's no contact. So if you can build it up with this heavy body gel. If it's really bad, put the heavy body gel on there, let it sit, dry, add another layer. Yes, it's, listen, if you watch a creator and they love every single project they do, they're full of shit, because there's no way. We make mistakes. Things don't, we learn from our mistakes. A lot of times your pieces come out better when you make a mistake or you learn from it, but we can't possibly love every single thing we like or we make. It's just impossible. And I would, you know, if I don't like something, I'm the first to tell you. If anything, it's all right. You know what I mean? Like, so don't let them BS you. Like, I love the people who try to talk you into loving it. I'm like, that is junk. Like, junk. Oh, junk. So, like I said, you don't need a lot. It's not like caked up on there. Like, it's just, I have it like that so I can get, I'm going to actually do the other one and then put them both on at the same time. But yeah, if it's concaved and you need to build it up, if it's real bad, put a layer of this stuff down, let it dry for a couple hours, and then you can build it up again. And wash your tools, because this stuff will dry like concrete and you won't get it off your tools. You won't. Again, it's not real thick. I mean, it looks thick there, but I have it like out, not smooth. Does that make sense? You can see this tool. I didn't take my heavy body gel off every time like I should have. Alright, so these are... Oh, let me put the lid on. Put the lid on! Oh, Lord. Stop mid-projects because it stunk so... Me too. Me too. I've had some really good ones and some real meh, not so good. I want these to be even. Whoa. Oh, I might have to put more heavy body gel on that one. Probably gonna tape these. Yeah, I think this one needs more heavy body gel. Oh shit, it's not. That ain't in the center, is it? Okay. Should have taken the tape off first. Shit. Your naughty pile? I got you, Terry girl. Terry, you in my head. I don't ever use my teeth, but I have no other options here. Get that. Get it. Get it. Yeah. Or how about that craft? I needed more than this. I think my last terrible, ugliest freaking craft I did was that gilded transfer on the purple. Oh my god, that was horrible. That was so ugly. So ugly. It just didn't go. But I redeemed myself. Oh, look at me. Watch me now. Whoa. Doing it. Doing it. Wow. I posted a pic of the guitar. Oh yeah, you gotta check out Chauncey's guitar. It's in the master crew. It's pretty bad arse. Look, it's kind of stuck already. I didn't need more. It's crooked. That one's crooked. Oh. Kind of not stuck. It is, but it isn't. Oh. Okay. That'll hold it. Let that sit overnight. And, yeah. Oh, I probably need to do this top part too. See how many grooves that one is? But we want it to be all cohesive, so. I hear an owl. Woo! Me! Woo! Woo! Alright, y'all. I'll have this finished in pictures and all the good stuff. You know how I do. I envisioned it to look better. I like when we envision it and it comes out better. That doesn't happen too often. And you gotta celebrate when those ones come. Those are good ones. But you guys, we had some great conversation as usual tonight. I'll get this finished up sometime. Sometime. I don't have too many open projects. Oh, let me show you real quick what I got from the flea market. I didn't get much. Let me show you. The $1, they had 3 for $1 table, and then a couple dollar tables and 2 for, those kind of tables. Those are my favorite. But let me just show you what I got. It's not a lot, like I said. I got the hub's got a bunch. The guy had like, I don't know, 6 for, or 5 things for 6 things for $5, something like that. He got a bunch of car wash stuff that was like 3/4 of the part used, but it still worked. This is like this on the table. I was like, what the hell is that? So whatever this was, look how cute that little just crock is. I didn't do that. That was on there. So little crock, nothing in it, but it was like that. The kid probably went by and just stuck it in there. Frosty and Friends, just a nice thick piece of wood. So all this stuff was like the 1/4 or 50 cents. And then $1. This was $1. But this, I feel like I paid too much for. These 3 round frames, I paid $10. That was too much. I was kind of caught off guard because I wanted, she had a huge Scrappy's Crafty Crew page. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Put it in both groups, Chauncey. Scrappy's Crafty Crew. If you guys want to remember that, you just ask to join. Answer the questions or you get tonight. But anyways, she had a huge rolling pin, but she wanted too much. Anyways, I thought this was kind of cool. Look at this. I've never seen a frame like this before. See how it is there? The picture's kind of cool. Yeah, it's on Facebook. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's on Facebook. And then this metal one. She's kind of cute. And then this metal one. This one's heavy. But, I don't know. This one's got, maybe there's some money in there. And then this was in the, same with the 6 for $5 or whatever it was. I forget. They were 50 cents or $1. I can't remember. But this one's pretty beat up. But yeah, it's a nice chunk of wood. I think it puts transfers or something on here. But yeah, and then the bird cage. That thing's heavy. Y'all, I've been looking for one of those for a really long, like forever. I love the wood ones, you know, that have the beautiful stands and all, but they're really expensive. And I've always wanted a metal one, and very rarely do you see them under $200. And the guy, it was like one of the last stores we went in, and the guy's stuff, it was with the possum hanging upside down, if you watch my video, and all that weird mannequin stuff, but his prices were like really high. And he had some cool stuff, but just really high. Well, outside, they had, yeah, I could put molds and transfers on that one. Outside, he had a bunch of, it wasn't outside, but outside of his shop, he had a bunch of stuff, and I saw it there, and I said, oh, I love that. And I was not even going to ask, because all this stuff was so high. And the hubs, yeah, the guy actually came out, and the hubs asked, and I said to him, before he asked, I said, it's got to be $200, if not more. And, the guy walked out and the hubs asked, and we both thought he said 130, and I said, how much? And he said 30. And I was like, okay, yeah, we'll take. I didn't even like hesitate. Well, the hubs was asking because he was gonna go back and get it for me for Christmas. Aw, but at $30, he's like, yeah, let's get it right now. Woo! That thing's heavy though. It's like wrought iron. So I'm pretty excited. I got a plant for it, so as soon as I get a planter, I'll your Bessie's grandpa deemed the only one that could hang all of her stuff at her new assisted live. Oh, because it's all stuff you meant? Oh, I spent the last month. Oh, that was sweet as that. Aw, that's awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for your time. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Find things that bring you joy. Screw everybody else. Nothing matters but your happiness. Know that. And know that you're worthy of being happy. And you're worthy of doing things for yourself. So, just in case you were doubting yourself. It's true. You can do it. You can do it. All right, Triple L. Good night, Crafto Triple L. And y'all, I will see you when I see you. All right. Bye, guys.